For all the latest from the world of motoring, hit that subscribe button and stay connected. The Royal Enfield Thunderbird 350 has been with us for a very long time. Over the years, it has made itself a strong reputation for touring. Bishal brought home his machine in October 2017 and joins us today to share his ownership experience. Hi Bishal, good morning and it's great to have you here. So the Thunderbird 350, there are a lot of other motorcycles also in the same price range, and also there's the Thunderbird 500 as well. So how did you zero in on this machine?
Well, I started riding with the RTI 160.
Okay.
Few years on that, then moved on to the NS 200.
Okay.
And while the search was going on for a comfortable tourer, I went to a Leh ride.
Okay.
There on rent I took up this 350.
Okay.
Initially I was apprehensive, having heard lots of stories on a Thunderbird.
Yeah, and in fact Royal Enfield in general, reputation is not great.
But when I took up the bike and 300 kilometers, 14 days with luggage, my wife has pillion, no breakdowns, no puncture, and it was a comfortable ride. I know it's like one of those moments when everything clicks together and you know this is the bike for you.
Okay.
I came back, I picked up the bike.
Immediately after you came back to Leh ride, booked a new bike.
I was like, this is the bike. I don't have to look anywhere, anything else.
And how many kilometers clocked now?
7.5.
Okay.
And that showed no issue.
Okay.
A few niggles are always there, but that's part and parcel of any bike.
So now the Thunderbird 350 engine, it has received a lot of minor updates over the years, no major overhauls, but how has your experience been with it?
Yeah, so in the city, if you like, this has enough of a low end to cruise along smoothly, like the traffic, especially the Bangalore traffic, stop and go,
Okay.
have no such issues.
Okay.
With a pillion also, in city you can smoothly ride.
Okay.
Clutch is a bit heavy, but okay, that's there, nothing to do about that.
Okay.
And moving on to like, most of my riding also goes into highway touring.
Okay.
And touring, it's like pretty comfortable. It can munch miles throughout the day.
What are the average cruising speeds?
So generally I do around 80-90. So that is, you can say, with the saddlebag, pillion and all everything. But 90 all day you can do.
Okay.
So one thing that most people say is like it doesn't have a very high top end. But then this bike is not meant for that.
Okay.
This is a relaxed cruiser. Cruise, you reach your destination, you enjoy the ride.
Okay. It's not about top speed.
Not about top speed at all. And mileage wise, like city I get around 30 to 32 and highways 35, 37.
And what about while you're touring, like if you're in a guard section or in a mountain?
Yeah,
how does the engine, gearbox feel in those kind of conditions?
On a guard section, it's like, since it has a good low end, so like shifting gears and moving through guards, it's like pretty easy.
Okay.
Roads also, if you see, like highways it does best, smooth roads, even dirt and gravel it will handle smoothly.
Okay.
The only place where it will have a bit of a problem is slush.
Okay.
So like on the stock tires it won't handle slush that much. But overall touring there.
And what about the gearing in city, like when you need frequent gear shifts and
gear shift is, I won't say that this is a butter smooth gear shift, not that. And with a heavy clutch, but manageable. Not something that you will sweat over.
Okay. So essentially, the Thunderbird is all about comfortable touring, like you said already, and but eventually, motorcycle needs to handle well, it needs to brake well, and so how was your experience been with it?
handling wise, like since I had ridden a Thunderbird before in the Leh region, so
Okay.
you can see you have the mix of roads there. You have paved roads, you have full off-roading and stuff. And
Okay.
the way the bike handled there, it gives you a stability and a confidence that this won't go down just
Okay.
like that.
Okay.
Seeing that, you can say that it's a very stable handler.
Okay.
Now, when you take it around the ghats section, you can't really expect this to move around like a sports bike, knee scraping and all that. You won't
Okay,
try
okay.
that on this.
Of course.
But you can be comfortable. This will take the corners with pillion, luggage, everything in a smooth way.
Okay.
And the brakes, the feedback from the brakes is pretty good. I mean, even a mid cornering, whichever way you are doing, a bit of mid cornering adjustment that you can handle.
Okay.
The feedback from the suspensions is okay, pretty okay. At very high speeds, like if you try to move above 90, it won't give you exactly that
Okay.
feel.
Feedback. Okay.
70, 80 will give you a feedback. You will know the potholes, the stuff.
Okay.
And yet it won't jar your body and not break your bones. That way it's fine.
Okay.
And
What about the tires?
yeah, so as I said, like the stock tires, they're good for tarmac, they're good for dirt and off-road. But the moment it comes to slush, it will start swinging around.
Okay.
And another thing is, I don't believe we have too much of options in the tires also. That is maybe something that may come up later.
Okay. And we're talking about braking, so I think now ABS is slowly coming into the Royal Enfield fleet. So Thunderbird has not yet received it as of when we're making this video, but is that something you're looking forward to?
Definitely. I mean, that should be there in all bikes, and I hope they come up with a plug-and-play system so we can just plug it in and be happy about it. So one of the main reasons I picked up this bike has been the suspension.
Okay.
So most of the time I'm doing touring with my bike. So what I needed was a bike which will keep me comfortable throughout the day, which includes the riding position.
Okay.
So if you look at the Thunderbird, the suspension, I'm doing 80, 90 throughout the day, and I don't feel tired. I don't feel like, okay, now I have to take a break.
Okay.
It's like I can keep going.
Even with the full load?
With full load. I have
Yeah.
saddlebags, I have a tank bag on the front. And
Still
it's
comfortable.
Still comfortable. 80, 90 potholes, a bit of bad road, everything
Still
mixed.
can have, yeah.
But it's good. Touring wise, this is the thing to do.
Now you said you had a few niggles with the bike, in the last year of ownership. But in general, how has the service experience been? How has the bike been to maintain?
Okay, coming to the servicing part of this bike, so I have till now always done it from the authorized service center.
Okay.
And it has an interval of 2,500 kilometers
Okay.
per service. And the initial when I took the bike, so there was some problems with oil leaking from the head. So
Okay.
they changed a few gaskets and all stuff.
Okay.
And the best part is if you tell them in detail, like, guys, this is the issue I'm facing and I want
Okay.
this sorted, they will look into it, they will fix it.
Okay.
You just need to ensure that when you take the bike, you again get that mechanic and ask him throughout.
It has been done.
It has been done because once it has happened, he said this has been done. He took the bike, I said, boss, you haven't oiled the chain as yet. I said, oh, sorry, forgot.
Okay.
But that way, they get the job done.
Okay.
They ensure that you have a good motorcycle at the end of the day.
Okay.
And the service cost, per service, it will go to 1,200 to 1,500.
Okay.
The spares are not too costly,
Okay.
and the major part being they're available every time.
Okay.
So it's not like that you have to keep the bike there
Yeah,
and
wait
wait
for
a
it. Yeah.
spare.
So that way it's good.
That's it's good. So overall, I've been happy with the services till now.
So it's been a year of ownership and almost 8,000 kilometers. So you're in a good position to tell us, what changes are needed on the bike to make the ownership experience better.
Okay, well, there are a few things I would like Royal Enfield to include in this bike.
Okay.
So one of the major being the high beam. I mean, that goes straight.
Okay.
So it's like you switch on the high beam and 1 kilometer out you can see there's a signboard over there.
Okay.
So what I did is like for the timing, put in some off lights. So that is something like if the high beam can be made adjustable, so that would be a great thing.
Okay, it's not adjustable right
It's
now.
not adjustable
Okay,
right now. So like they have kind of a clamp in there which prevents you to do anything from the headlight point of view.
Okay.
And then since I do a lot of touring with pillion, so I moved on and increased the seat, widened it a
Okay.
bit more thickness, so it's
Okay.
more comfortable.
Okay.
And then coming on to the tires, I wish they could have tubeless on this.
Yeah, from a touring perspective, you know, tubeless
It's
always
a peace
makes
of mind.
Yeah.
Man. Like I know that it's tubeless, I don't have to worry much.
Okay.
And as I had said earlier, if they can bring in the plug and play ABS, it'll make life easier for us.
So Bishal, thank you so much for your feedback. And now, when are you taking this bike to Leh?
Well, thank you for having me here. It was great, and hopefully soon. Yeah, that is a place to be in.
So guys, the Thunderbird 350 is one of Royal Enfield's most sorted out machines. Thank you for watching, and please do check out the channel for more ownership reviews.